are saints made of strangers, building light from the pieces, but they learn forgiveness when the night wanted them to break. They carry baggage of old unspoken storms, scar maps under skin from all the winters worn. Could have learned the language of the dark and kept it close, but they lit a candle anyway and walked the road. When the night wanted to teach them how to break, they learned a different word for every ache. There are saints made of strangers who never knew the game, forged in the quiet where the love should have been. They could have been monsters with a crown of broken names, but they traced the outlines of their fear and called it grace. So here's to the brave who chose kindness over rage, building light from the pieces of their cage. Somebody taught them anger's a language, not the law. They memorized the sunrise and how to hold it raw. When villains pushed them to the cliff, they stepped aside. Let compassion be the wheel, not the weapon of their pride. They learned forgiveness wasn't a place to hide. It's a bridge you burn, then learn to cross with pride. There are saints made of strangers who never knew the game, forged in the quiet where the love should have been. They could have been monsters with a crown of broken names, but they traced the outlines of their fear and called it grace. So here's to the brave who chose kindness over rage, building light from the pieces of their cage. Not every hero wears armor, not every savior knows to stand. Some just fold their anger into open palms and offer them to land. They stitch the rips in other people's jackets with their trembling thread. Teach a child to sleep again, tuck the nightmares into bed. If hell had a class on how to win, they walked out of the room. If hatred had a recipe, they burned the book and planted bloom. There are saints